Imagine a war that tore a country in two, families, friends, and even entire communities pitted against one another. The Vietnam War wasn't just a battle fought on foreign soil. It was a war that deeply divided the United States, leaving scars that would last for generations. But how did this conflict, thousands of miles away, become so personal for Americans? The Vietnam War, which spanned from the late 1950s to 1975, began as a struggle between the Communist North, led by Ho Chi Minh, and the non-Communist South, backed by the United States. Initially, the U.S. saw its involvement as part of a broader strategy to contain the spread of communism during the Cold War. But what started as a limited military support escalated into a full-scale conflict, drawing in over 500,000 American troops by 1969. The war quickly became a quagmire. The U.S. military, despite having the most advanced weaponry in the world, was facing an enemy that fought on its terms, on the ground, in dense jungles, and with guerrilla tactics. The North Vietnamese soldiers and their allies, the Viet Cong, were deeply entrenched in the local landscape, making it incredibly difficult for American forces to gain ground. As the war dragged on, it became more than just a military struggle. It became a political and cultural battle within the United States. The more the public saw of the violence and brutality of the war, the more they questioned why their country was involved. The Vietnam War sparked widespread protests, with millions of Americans taking to the streets to demand an end to the conflict. The war's toll was staggering. Over 58,000 American soldiers lost their lives, while millions of Vietnamese soldiers and civilians perished as well. In 1973, after years of intense fighting and mounting pressure from home, the U.S. began to withdraw from Vietnam. 2 years later, Saigon fell to the Communist North, marking the end of the war and the unification of Vietnam under Communist rule.